Welcome back to Rachel's Fit Pilates. This is a full body, fast-paced reformer workout. We increase the challenge when we pick up the pace. So if you're up for the challenge, let's begin. Okay, we're going to start lying down first. I have 3 red or 3 full tension springs on. We're going to lie down. You can put the headrest up if you like that. Let's put our feet into a V first. So our heels are together, toes are apart. We're going to breathe in and then come back in as we exhale. Good, we'll do that for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to push the carriage out as much as we can, getting that full range. 9 and 10. From here, we'll wrap the toes. So we're gonna bring our feet together, legs are parallel, wrap the toes on top of the bar. Let's go for 10. Feeling that through the quads more. We have those feet together in parallel. We'll move on to the heels after this, feeling that really through the glutes. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, let's go on to the heels. So our legs are still together. Heels are on the bar, and let's push out for 10. 4, 5. Even though we're going quickly, we want to make sure we're still trying to do that full range of motion. Last one. Okay, let's do high half toes. So on the balls of the feet, lift those heels up, and we're gonna push out for 10. Oh, my quads. 3, 4, 5. Good. Use that exhale as we extend the legs out. Last one. Whew. Okay, let's do lower and lift. So same foot position, keeping it up. We're gonna press out, draw down, draw those heels down, lift them up, and then come back in. Press out, lower, lift, and out, lower and lift. So same thing here, when we're going quick, it's easy to kind of do half movements, but try to do the full range, but then just pick up the pace. Keep it going as we move through the workout. Let's go into second position. So your feet are going to be hip distance apart. Let's have the heels on, legs are parallel, and let's push in and out for 10. Trying to come out as much as we can without locking out the knees. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's turn the legs out. So we put our heels at the edge of the foot bar. We're gonna turn out. We'll do 10 regular full reps, 10 halfway in, so kind of half squats, and then 10 pulses. 1 and 2. Feeling those legs come together as we press out. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm halfway in, and then fully out. 1, 2. Feeling that burning through the quads. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now come in halfway and let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out and come back in. Okay, we're gonna go into single leg so we can sit up and take 1 spring off. So I now have 2 red springs on, or 2 full tension springs. We'll lie back down. Let's start with the right ball of the foot on, and then the left leg's going to be in tabletop. Make sure that your right foot is in connection with that sit bone, so it's not in the middle of the foot bar. Let's push out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw the abs in here, creating more pelvic stability. Good, okay, switch feet. Left foot goes on, ball of the foot's on, right leg's in tabletop. Let's push out. 3, 4, 5. I have much more cracking of my knees on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's put the right ball of the foot on. We're going to extend the other leg out, and we'll do bicycle. So bring it back to tabletop, and then extending the leg. Let's push for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, feel that. Okay, left ball of the foot goes on. We extend the right leg out now. And we go tabletop and extend. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really reaching that leg long as we extend. Okay, let's put the right heel on. Left leg can stay in tabletop, and let's push out. This will be the last exercise that we do through single leg. Remember, at any time you can pause and take a break if you need to. 2 more. Starting to slow down as my quads are burning. Okay, left heel on, right leg's in tabletop. Pushing out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Now to minimize the transitions here, we're going to go into bridging. So we'll keep those 2 red springs on. You can put your headrest down if you had that up. If you typically need more assistance with bridging, you can add an extra spring. So let's place the heels on hip distance apart. So just rolling up onto the shoulder blades, coming back down. So breathe in, exhale, roll up. Try not to move that carriage. Breathe in, and exhale, roll down nice and slow. Again, breathe in. Exhale, roll through imprint, come up onto the shoulder blades. Use those glutes, keep you up. Good, breathe in. Exhale, roll down. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, roll through imprint. Come on up. Try to keep those knees pointed towards the wall or whatever's across from you. And then breathe in here. And exhale, roll down. Now we're gonna roll up and then go in and out for 10. So let's roll back up. Good, push in and out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, come down. All right, so we are gonna go into single leg for that. So let's put the left leg in tabletop. We're gonna roll up, and let's push out in and out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feel that quite a bit more than both legs. Let's switch legs, heels on, and let's push out. 1. It's okay to go a little slower for this. We want to come out as much as we can using those glutes, those hip extensors to extend the leg. You want to keep that pelvis level. That's the big thing with these. Place your foot down and come down. Now with one leg again, let's extend the leg, right leg towards the ceiling. We're gonna come up and we're just gonna drop the hips and come back up, trying to keep that pelvis level again for this. Nice strong leg here. And let's go. 1, trying to keep that carriage in. 2. Lots of range to work with here with the hip extensor on the left side. You realize to fully extend, you go up quite a bit. Good. 9, 10. Place that foot down. Happily switch sides. Let's go down and come back up. Down and up. 4, 5. Keep those abs in here to help you not extend through that low back, popping the ribs. You want to be keeping everything engaged here. Good. Take a nice inhale here and come down. Okay, from here we're going to sit up. We're going to go into some mid-back work. So I'm going to take one of the red springs off. You can have one red or a red and a blue, like a 50% tension spring. That feels good for me, pulling down, tricep work, so that's what we're gonna do. Put those straps on. So taking the straps off, we're gonna bring our legs into tabletop. And we're gonna bring our arms straight down and come back up. You can flex up and extend the legs if you'd like to do that too. I'm gonna try that for this. So for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's do triceps. So the upper arm comes down by our side. We'll just extend the arms by our hips and then come back to that starting position. Let's go for 10. 1. I like this because you can work the abs as you work the arms, which is kind of unique to Pilates compared to trying to work your arms at the gym. You could do it. You might get some looks though. One more. Okay, let's bring our arms into a T. We're going to bring our arms by our hips and then come back just to shoulder height. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do arm circles. 5 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure those knees are not floating in if you're holding them in tabletop. That makes it easier for your abs. Okay, can you put your feet down? We'll go into coordination from here. Arms are by our side. Legs come in tabletop. We're gonna flex up, beat, tabletop legs, bend the arms. We stay up the whole time. Extend, beat, tabletop, bend the arms. extend, beat, tabletop, bend the arms. So trying to stay up the whole time, bending, bending, extending. Working the brain and the body here. So many muscles working. 2 more. 2, 1. Okay, good. Legs come down. Let's sit up and go into some back work. I've got a red and a blue spring. I'm gonna keep that. That's fine for my back work. If you do something different, if you want more or less, you can certainly do that here. So I'm gonna turn around, place my legs in the center of the shoulder blocks. Make sure I have at least one hand's width behind me. You can cross your legs over and then grab the straps from here. So grabbing the straps, I'm gonna hold higher up onto the hardware or the flat part of the strap because we're gonna be pulling our elbows back like this and then coming back forward. Make sure those abs are engaged and let's go for 10. 1, 2, pulling from those rear delts, so from behind the shoulder here. We're gripping the straps but not having a super firm grip where we feel like we're pulling from the fingers. 1 more. Okay, now we're gonna rotate. So pull with one and then pull with the other. You can drop a spring if you like. You could always drop the blue. So let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to keep that elbow the same height as the shoulder. 1 more here. Let's uncross. We're gonna do open elbows, so bringing them onto the creases of our elbows. Hands are in front of us. Let's open up and then come back in front. Don't open the chest like I just did. Keep those abs engaged and let's go for 10. 1, 2. Same thing here, really feeling this through the back of the shoulders. Okay, now we're gonna open. We're gonna go up, down, the carriage won't be moving. Bring it back in front, and we'll do that for 10. Open, up, down, back in front. That's 2. 3, 4. Try to keep the traps relaxed here. Kind of do a little reset every time those arms come back. My shoulders are burning. 2 more. Last one. Really feel that from behind. All right, let's go into a bicep curl. So we're gonna double up the straps. You can use the inner loop if you have that option. So bicep curl, we're gonna roll back, tucking that tailbone, and then we'll bicep curl. So bringing those straps towards us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, undo that. Okay, from here we're gonna go into chest work. So we can go into a kneeling position. You can either kneel or sit with your legs crossed for this. I'm gonna keep just one red spring on, so I'm gonna take that blue spring off. So coming up into kneeling, being very careful as we pull, we're gonna go straight up and then lower back down. Let's do that for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, we'll do a shoulder press. So we're gonna bring our arms around. We're gonna push up. So it's kind of an incline and then come back down. So extending the arms, pressing them back out. And let's do that for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go into salute. So a tricep exercise. We're gonna have our fingertips touching. So the thumbs are touching and then the index fingers are touching as if they're in a diamond. We're gonna extend those arms and then bring them back together. So the fingers are touching as long as we can, and then they open up, pointing towards the wall across from us. If that's too uncomfortable, you can have your hands in front. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3. Really feel that through the triceps, wow. Do not need much weight for this. Nine and 10, good, okay. Let's do teardrops inward and outward. So for teardrops outward first, we're going to inhale, exhale, come up, inhale, come down. Do 5 each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are quite challenging. Okay, let's go into feet and straps. So I'm gonna put one more red spring on. So I have 2 springs, 2 full tension springs. We'll lie down. Okay, let's put our legs into the straps. We're gonna do all of our stuff turned out. So our heels are together, toes are apart, we're laterally rotated. We'll bend and stretch for 10. So pressing out for 1, pointing those toes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, let's do lift and lower. So we're gonna keep the legs straight. We're gonna lift up towards the ceiling as we inhale, and then exhale, lower down. We'll do that for 10. So coming up for 1, lowering down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really drawing from those hip extensors. Those are pulling the legs down. From here, let's bend the legs again. We're going to stretch, beat. 1, 2, 3, beating the legs together 3 times, the heels, and then coming back in. Let's do that for 10. out, beat, 1, 2, 3, in, and out, beat, 1, 2, 3, and in, out, beat, 1, 2, 3, in, out, 1, 2, 3. Really feeling this through the inner thighs, feeling this through the glutes as we extend those legs, working the abs too, the lower that we bring those legs. If you're finding your stomach is coming up, you can stay in imprint for these. Last one. From here, let's do leg circles. So we'll do them turned out. So press out, we're gonna come up and circle around, trying to bring those heels together, staying laterally rotated. And 2, 3, 4, and 5, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can pull down to stretch. We can stretch the hamstrings, the bottom of the feet, the calves. After this, we'll stand up and do 2 glute exercises and 2 more ab exercises. So we can take our feet out, put those straps down, and we can stand up. Spring-wise, I'm going to keep just one red spring on and keep that spring the closest to the shoulder block that you're going to use, and we'll switch it as we change legs. Okay, let's stand up. So the leg that's the closest to the reformer, you want to be putting against the shoulder block. That standing knee, we want it to be having those 2 knees in line with each other, so that as we press out and come back in, they're in the same line. So we're going to hinge forward, press out, and come back in, and we'll do that for 15. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, really trying to focus on squeezing that glute as you're fully out. That's when that glute is the shortest, so that's when it's fully contracted. We could go quicker, but if we miss out on that glute activation, that's not good. So we're going at a pace that we feel like we can push that carriage out as far as we can while working that glute. 2, 1. Okay, let's go to the other side. Okay, so moving the spring over. We have that closest leg against the shoulder block. Our knees are in line. You can put your hands on your hips, hinge forward, and let's push in and out for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can always go lighter if you need to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last good squeeze, 15. Okay, so we can keep that one red spring on. We're gonna go onto our knees now. Okay, so we're gonna work through the legs a bit more. So I'm gonna start with my left leg, putting the ball of the foot onto the foot bar. So we're in a quadruped position. I'm gonna have my hands flat on the carriage. We're gonna be pushing out and then coming back in. So we're just keeping that foot in parallel first, pushing out through the ball of the foot. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Okay, let's put the heel on now. So you bring your foot down, we're on the heel, pressing in and out for 10. 1, 2, 3. You want to keep your hip bones pointed down towards the carriage and not rotate open, dropping through the hip on the other side that's supporting you. You can do that by drawing those abs in to try to resist rotation. So those are obliques working. Let's go to the other side. So I'm going to put the right foot now. Ball of the foot is on. Draw your abs in first and let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heel on. Let's press out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the abs drawn in. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on in. Okay, let's go into long stretch. So a little bit more ab work here. I'm gonna have the headrest up all the way. I'm gonna add a 50% tension spring. So I have that 100% tension, a red, and then 50% tension, that's a blue for me. We're gonna go into a push-up position. So the balls of our feet are gonna be at the crease of that headrest. We're going to get into a push-up position. And from here, we're gonna push out, hinging at the shoulders, and then come back in front. So we're right on top of that foot bar. Shoulders are over the hands. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Bring those knees down. We're going to go into a knee stretch with a straight back. This will be the last exercise. You can either stay with your knees down as you press those feet out and then come back in. If you want the ab challenge that I'm looking for right now, we come off the knees, we push out, and then fold back in. So this time going through the hip joint. So let's go in and out for 10. 1, 2, pushing with those feet. 4, trying to keep those abs in, not arching that low back. Last one. Whew, that feels good. You can come down. Let's just do a little stretch. So we're gonna put our feet against the shoulder blocks. We're gonna press out and then come up, extending through the spine. Okay, you guys are all set. I hope you enjoyed the workout. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos you'd like to see, you can comment below, and I'll see you next time.